Hello, good evening, everybody. How are you doing? This is day 5 of the live challenge that Nina put me up to, and boys, it hollers a motherfucker in here. And another thing you may be noticing that this is one of the rare videos or any time and anywhere else that you will see me wear a hat. Why am I wearing a hat, you wonder? No, I'm not losing my hair. It's just I don't have no gel at all. So no matter how I comb my hair, I have the type of hair that when I comb without gel mousse, it's still gonna be fucked up anyway. So you know what? I just put on this rusty ass looking hat. I haven't worn this hat in about 5 years. It's a Met hat that my uncle Omar bought me about 6 years ago from when the Mets had their 50th anniversary in 2012. For those of you outside that don't know baseball, since there may be people watching them, the New York Mets are a baseball team in the United States of America. They've been in existence since 1962. But let's forget about the Mets right now. They suck this year anyway. Let's talk about, yes. What were we supposed to talk about? Oh
How you
boy.
met me.
Yes, how I met Nina, yes. Well, see, it's a funny story. Well, not really, but you see, I was having trouble finding women because I always depended on other people to find women for me, and the problem is, they didn't exactly make the best choices when it came to finding women. And I myself should have been less lazier and try to do a better job myself of doing so instead of finding all these, I'm not trying to say the name, just, women that weren't, well, fit for me, let's just say. Let's just leave it at that. So a friend of mine, Anna, she introduced me to Tinder. Now, I wasn't really much into like social dating sites or dating apps, what have you, but when I saw her results of how many men she was picking up, well, this was before she got married, I said, hey, why not try it? But I needed help. So I told Anna, please help me, find women. And there was a couple of women, a few that I dated, went on dates with, but they didn't quite work out. However, there was one that piqued my interest big time. That her name, of course, was Nina. The lady who I think often in most of my videos. At first she seemed like one of those typical money-hungry females, and she wanted a lot of things like to get rich and stuff. And I figured, oh God, this lady may be higher level than I thought. But what piqued my interest about Nina was she was looking for love. She was tired of men constantly breaking her heart, of struggling to find love. She wanted that one person that'll give her the love she really loved me for me. But there was one, but I don't think she really loved me. But I'm not going to mention her name here either. Who cares? And she wanted. We met about 3 weeks later. We started talking about our jobs, about our lives, and we met in person at this place called Penthouse 808. And we hit it off real well, actually better than I thought. It just happened to be a few days before her birthday, so she asked me to buy her favorite flowers, which is common lilies, for her birthday, and I did just that. And she was wearing this beautiful red and black dress with flowers in it, which was my favorite dress ever. She still has that dress, and I still love when she wears it. We ate for a few hours in Palisade 08. It's a rooftop bar in Long Island City, Queens, for those of you who want to visit it. And then we went to Manhattan to see Suicide Squad. And then I dropped her off in Penn Station because at the time she was living in Long Island. And that's funny thing happened. She made the first move on me. She kissed me. No lady had ever made the first move on me ever. It's usually always me doing it to them, but this was the first time that ever occurred. So, anyhow, we went on a few more dates, and I noticed that we really, really, really started hitting off. I didn't want to, go without seeing this lady. I wanted to get to know her more. I fell so much in love with her that September 11th, after we went on this date in this restaurant, this Brazilian restaurant called Via Brazil in Times Square. It's on 46th Street for those of you that's interested. We became boyfriend and girlfriend. We've been a couple ever since. We've grown to really love each other. She wants to be a successful social media manager. She has a few clients already, and she's very up and coming in that regard. And she also has a regular job working for Schoology also. I, on the other hand, am a school safety agent, as I don't know if I mentioned that already, and I'm trying to become a YouTube star and author. And my thing was my ambition. I admit was pretty low before I met Nina. I was entranced into the 9 to 5 life. I was content, which I shouldn't have been. And Nina taught me to do one thing that you guys should do too: be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Well, I didn't know what that meant at first, but I started figuring that out. Perfect example, what I started doing here, YouTube videos. I was very uncomfortable being in the camera, doing poetry and rambling on and telling short stories and posting online for people to see. But the more and more I started doing it, the more comfortable I started being. As you see right now in this live video, I'm very comfortable right now doing this. I'm talking, I'm one with the camera. I may not have much of an audience, but hey, I love doing this shit. That's what I gotta say. And also, she inspired me to follow my dreams of becoming an author, which now I must say that I am. And also, she inspired me to start doing open mics, doing more networking with people. Excuse me. You see, at one point I was shy to do such things, but now that Nina, with her encouragement and support, I've been able to do such things so far. So, in that regard, it was meant for me to find her, and I've inspired her to accomplish her dreams as well. We both inspire each other to accomplish our dreams. That's why we share such a strong bond. That's why we share such a strong love. We're both loving, committed, and caring for each other. We're always there for each other when we need to be. And that's what a relationship should be about. Some people think that relationships are based on just sex, 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 sex. But for 12 years, I've based my relationships on that. And let me tell you, sex is great, but sex isn't everything. And if you're basing your foundation of a relationship on just sex, you have a big problem. That might as well not even be a relationship. It might as well be just a glorified friends with benefits or your side hoe, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But,
Side chick.
yeah, side chick, right.
Not hoe.
But relationship has to be about love, caring, commitment, trust. That's the foundation of a relationship. Also, what she's encouraging me to do is kind of work on my temper as well. You see, most of my friends and coworkers that know me, I'm a very outspoken person, and it almost seems like anything can get me angry. The reason why that is because I'm the type of person that don't like to stay quiet about anything. You see, when I was younger, I used to always let people talk to me whatever way they wanted, and I used to stay quiet and do nothing. But I began to realize that as I got older, staying humble doesn't seem to work. You see, when people think they could talk to you the way they want to, and you sit around and do nothing, they're just going to do it. What you have to do is take a stand. It may not necessarily be the right thing to do at times, but sometimes being outspoken isn't always the best way to do stuff, but if you have to, do it. Don't let anything bother you, keep it inside, because the more you keep something bottled up inside, when you finally say something, you're turned into this explosive volcano of anger, and it's not really worth it. If you have something that's bothering you, talk to somebody. I don't know if you've seen one of my videos from my other channel, but I talked about depression and dealing with problems. I'm one to talk because I have to deal with my own anger myself to improve myself as a better person, so that way people won't think I'm mentally ill or on the way to Bellevue, what have you. So I have to work on that myself. But nonetheless, I've been working on my life as a YouTube creator and as an author also, and I'm also writing more poems as well. So, I'm basically working on myself. And Nina and I are in our relationship. I'm proud to announce we're going to Italy in about, how many days?
No.
10 days.
10 days?
10 days. So, excuse me, in case you don't run my head, I'm kind of sweaty right now. So, I'm looking forward to that. And they're going to be seeing a lot of lives from Italy. Probably from the hotel, because I don't know if the Cathedral, the Vatican, or wherever the hell it is we're going to has Wi-Fi. However, I will be filming videos there, so if you don't see any lives, you will be seeing videos. Like I said, you're going to be seeing more than me. I mean, excuse, you're gonna be seeing more of me. So
Ernie asked
get
if you
used to
like
it.
open mic night. Ernie asked if you like open mic night.
Oh, I do, Ernie. I do actually. I liked it very much, and I plan on doing more of those pretty soon. By the way, when I do about my third or fourth open night, I'm gonna be doing a playlist of that as well on YouTube for all to see. So get ready for more of those. Again, there's gonna be more lives, more poetry playlists, maybe even some singing. Hey, the sky's the limit, man. I'm trying to make it. Remember, everybody has a dream. We have to follow our dreams. We can't be content with life because if you continue to be content, you will never progress. You will never move anywhere in life. And Nina has taught me that because, like I said, that's where I was about 2 years ago. And believe me, I'm glad that now I'm able to do the things that I could never have dreamed of doing 2 years ago. And I'm proud that Nina has helped me to find myself in the way that I've never found before. And I pray that those of you who want to find yourselves, find that inspiration that'll help you reach your dreams. If you haven't reached yet, I mean, I haven't reached mine fully yet, but I'm working on it. And I know that God, with God's will, I will get there. So it's in the hands of God. Having said that, for those of you who have been watching my video, thank you, Ernie, for watching as always. Um, it was a pleasure doing this live with y'all. Have a good night, everybody. And remember, this Sunday at midnight, new video coming out. So be prepared for this next video. I hope you guys are ready. Have a good night and take care.
Sorry about the camera movement because we still don't have AC, and I'm sweating while holding the camera.
Yeah, my apologies for that also. And excuse me if I'm kind of like rubbing myself a bit. It's really hot here. It's like 90 degrees today. Anyway, have a good night, everybody. Thank you. And Ernie, you have a good night as well. We'll exchange later. Take care.
It was good.